All right, so there's some 4chan thing that somebody sent me a message about and was like, hey, go, this is near where you live, so, you should check it out. Apparently, the red pin on the map, you have this thing where there's these 2-letter aquarium places, and it's like the whole street, and it's just this weird stuff that 4chan was talking about. So some random guy sends me a note about it on Reddit, and it's like, I'm like, yeah, let me show up to random places that are close to me. So I'm gonna go do that today. In fact, can we do let's do a drive there. It might be a little bit complicated, but no, this is it. Let's see, let's start. 2 minutes, because I was here, to make a long story short, I was here for taxes. There's this ridiculous thing called taxes, and an even more ridiculous thing is some of the forms get so complicated that I can't even use TurboTax to fill it out. So I went to one place today, another place, and as I was going to do a video about how even there's leaf blowers, I'm like, oh, what a nice looking place. I roll the window down, a leaf blower right next to me. But there was also a garbage truck right behind me, so I had to leave. And then immediately after that, I see this sign for Oak Ridge North, the town we're going in right now. And I'm like, oh, that's a 4chan thing from last week. I said I'd show up. And it's sunny, it's not rainy. Okay, so that's basically the story. Right, so let's kind of drive there and see what happens. All right. Is the car working? All right. Let me pick my nose a little bit, So basically, I really got nothing else to say. Do we go left here or right here? We certainly do something here. There's cars coming. All right. Ooh, man. Of course, this thing it's attached to, because this is, it's the minute we need to use this for a camera, of course it's sagging and almost falling off, but hopefully it's not going to fall off. So there's a stop sign here. Okay. All right. Similar ETA left. You know what? Let's take a left here then. All right. Wait, is this the street? No, it's Harlan. Slow down. We love our children. We love our children so much. Is there a leaf blower? There might not be a leaf blower. No, I probably can hear it. The AC is kind of loud because it's so hot today again, but. I don't have anything to say. I guess I told the story of, I should have saved the story for the trip, for the short trip here. There's the stop sign here. Let's come to we are stopping here. You can hear it, right? I can't see it. It's probably down the street somewhere, but unbelievable. So this is just a scourge, Oh, I see the guy. I see. He's right here on the left. Yeah, you suck, assholes. Nah, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I shouldn't be playing this fucking thing here. There's no one behind us, and I need an assistant for just life, but particularly this. So we take a right over. See, there's no streets. Oh, that's also creepy. There's only one street sign here. So this is now, the whole thing is Orth. You know what? Let's take a left here. I feel like there's not too many cars here. This is the entirety of Orth Road. Okay, this is where TD Aquarium was. Now, I could not find TD Aquarium now. Okay, this is just a normal, boring suburb with leaf blowers. This is a little cul-de-sac, a little circle thing here, right? Here's a FedEx guy. I think we should probably wait for him. No, we're just gonna. All right. It's a FedEx truck behind us. So there's really nothing here. I mean, this is, so I haven't looked at it. I know Vice magazine or the usual people were like, oh, here's the latest conspiracy. It's like, I don't know how much of a thing this is. It is weird. Okay, there's no stop sign over there, so right. Is a FedEx truck going to be behind us for this investigation? You son of a bitch. No, it's turning right. Good. So we can go nice and slow here without annoying too many people on Orth Road. There's another car over there. There's a random trash can that's kind of turned over. I don't know, and no one can see this because it does. Right, just take my word for it. Again, it's just a normal suburb. Maybe we'll park the car and walk down the street here. Not like I have anything better to do, and listen to the leaf blowers, I suppose. Glass World. Somebody's having some glass put in somewhere. Looks like they're renovating the house, maybe. But this is the entirety of Orth Lane. It's the 2700. I think this is the only version of it, as in, like, I don't think it continues somewhere else. This is the entirety of it, from cul-de-sac to cul-de-sac. Again, just boring suburby look, probably from the 60s. We could look that up later. I mean, I don't really want to, but there's no stop sign here. There's a Sharif who has a car over here, a house over here. Looks like it's parked in the driveway. They do not have a stop sign, so we have to be extra careful. Alright, and that's it. And I think the freeway is down that way, so you can kind of see the cars there. But this is another, it ends at a cul-de-sac. There's no entrance here. So I think we will park the car, I guess, and walk, you know. Again, it's a neighborhood. I mean, I don't know what to say, you know. And I don't know what to say, right? There's a stop sign here again. So yeah, well, let me find a shaded place and we can kind of step outside maybe. All right, let's go. It's not very exciting, but you know what? I think this is a nice place to park. Okay, that's hitting the tires. Yeah, there's no signs. It's just your suburby thing. And right, so I think we're going to. Oh man, that's so hot. I think we're gonna just go to. You know what? We can. Again, I don't know what to say. It's kind of boring looking. I'm going to have to research this more because I did find a Facebook page. I did find a Facebook page for especially TD Aquarium. It had a couple likes on, a couple hundred. It just seemed like maybe some bot-generated thing. Somebody was doing something. I don't know. It is weird, but the usual suspects were like, oh, this is the latest conspiracy. Anything fun on the internet is like some conspiracy we have to shit all over. And that's why when you type in TD Aquarium now to Google, I don't think you can find it anymore because it wasn't there anymore. There was no automatic thing. Although this is you know, on the phone, and it's a little more annoying. But let's go take a stroll around and just see what's happening. You know, let me try this over. All right, so just as I'm about to step out of the car, we are seeing extremely concerning things happening. Very concerning things. I am, for example, you know, the most concerning thing I'm seeing is a Beta O'Rourke sign. Okay, this is very, very triggering for me. And you know, well, let's see here. You see, that's a Beta's. It's very, very unfortunate. That's basically it. It's just, you know, it's just one of these things where it just seems like a perfectly normal street. You know, I'm gonna have to read those hit piece articles about, oh, it's all a big conspiracy, and I don't know. It is still kind of interesting, like who would generate, you know, these seemingly random two initials and aquariums where obviously you don't have anything like this, and it's also not a specific house, right? It's just the whole block, it's the whole street, you know. I hope it's not too windy. Where's the, can we hold it this way maybe this is a little better? I don't know. It's a smartphone, so I don't know how to make sure it's not too windy, but I'll just hold it in my hand like a... Yeah, I'll just be the awkward guy walking around. Maybe there's like somebody else who shows up and it's like, who is this weirdo holding a camera in both hands? You know? Although it actually looks more natural yeah, this is... It doesn't look like I'm holding it, right? It doesn't look like it at all, but it's the most funny looking thing if somebody were to take a picture of me, because I'm holding it like this, right? But it doesn't look like I'm holding it at all, right? Because you can't see my hands. Yeah. It looks like I'm just normally walking, but when you do it like this, yeah, I don't know, who cares? But again, it's just a normally suburb. I guess we're getting some steps in. I have a step meter on this phone, so a little bit of sun. I was sunbathing today, you know. Of course, leaf blowers, of course. But it was about, you know, before all this tax stuff. I don't know. You know what? Let's see. Maybe that helps against the wind. I don't know. There's a nice truck here with some Texas flag sign on it, right? Right. Yeah. See? So yeah, I was sunbathing out there. That's what happened today. It was a lot of fun. From let's say 11 something, 11:30 to around 12. Yeah, let's say 45 minutes to 12:15 or something. Yeah. There's a stop sign here, but just for me, so the cars are not going to stop most likely. Again, there's nothing too suspicious here, right? And this is Orth, right? Orth Lane. You can see it. I don't think there's a zoom on. Yeah, there's no zoom. All right. 27.2 something, 27. Yeah, I mean it's the 27.200s here. Is this already the cul-de-sac here? With the where the FedEx? Yeah, this is very short, so I guess we'll just walk back or something. But am I hearing something? A lot of it is the AC noise, so it's not too bad. But I wonder if the camera picks up on that squeak. It's my right shoe. Again, because again, if it was like a specific address, that'd be like, okay, we could investigate specific houses, but I don't know. I think it's some general, because it's not that hard to submit stuff to Google Maps, right? It's not that hard to create a dummy page. So I don't know, it might have been some demonstration. Oh, look, there's a come and take it flag and some Marine Corps flag and stuff. I don't know. You can see it right there. You know, and that's basically it. I don't really have, you know, this is what real journalism is about. You know, Vice magazine's not going to come out. Well, I don't know. I haven't read their article, but I guess we'll put that in here later or something. Who knows? Maybe we can do a read through. Just yeah, we could do that. Yeah, we could do that. TD Aquarium. Oh, my hands are tired. So there's some woman taking things out of her trunk of the car, you know, and that's basically it. Well, you know, fun 10-minute walk. All right. Stop sign, and no stop for me. All right, so right, I guess that's just really it. There's nothing that interesting about walking down the street. There's some cactus here. guess the most interesting thing is the cactus here, right? See, there's like some cactus. Can we see it? That's it. I hear leaf blowers. I hear leaf blowers. So, all right. So that's it. I mean, it's an alarm is going off. Oh, there's an old-timey mailbox somewhere over here. Yeah, super old looking. Yeah, the trash cans got flipped off to the side. There's some nice pine trees too. That's it. And it looks like some of these houses were renovated a little bit. Like some of them were renovated recently. You know, some new paint. Looks like they fixed up the roof a little bit. You can see it's a different color up top near the chimney. Maybe there's a leak there. But the glass company is going away up there. Let's see. That car. It's not even interesting. And there's my car over there, so we're already back. So that's really it. We walked most of this there and back, and again, it's not very interesting. So, you know. Oh, okay. They can see the skyscraper. Yeah, sometimes hold on. Let's see here. I think we'll see it again here. There's a giant skyscraper that's sticking out of here. I kind of walk there every night, or not every night, but often enough. Oh, here we go. You can see it, right? The glass. See? That's kind of weird, you know. But yeah, I think that's the Woodlands waterway over here. It's very close on the other side of the freeway. I'm usually never on this side of it, right? So that's the unexciting and completely banal suburb that's hiding a dark, dark secret that they allow Beto voters here. Right over there. Just, you know, right, you can... Yeah, that's the sign right there. You can, if it focuses not on me. It's the black one. It's the black white sign. They're very distinctive. But anyways, that's really it. You know, so. All right, so let's read the article on Aquarium Gate by Vice. As I was Googling I think it was TD Aquarium, the one we just, that's going to be the videos before this. So, let's see here. Motherboard, Aquarium Gate is new child trafficking 4chan conspiracy that relies on very basic Google Maps trolling. Someone made fake aquariums on Google Maps, which are now being used as convoluted conspiracy about child trafficking, satanic rituals, and etc. So it's one of, yes, it's a picture, street, this is TS, this is the one in, let's see, like Dallas or something, I don't know. Let me make me a little smaller. A new convoluted conspiracy theory called Aquarium Gate is spreading on 4chan, in which people are theorizing that fake aquariums in Texas are somehow tied to child trafficking, satanic rituals, or covens of satanic witches, tunnel systems. What now? All right. Or something else entirely. The conspiracy theory is, according to experts, a low-effort Google Maps troll job that has actively been cleaned up by Google over the last few days. That's why, when I typed in TD Aquarium, I couldn't find it anymore, and had to rely on the information I was given previously to find the address. Aquarium Gate, which also has been called Pizzagate 2.0 by some posters, requires several levels of conspiracy knowledge to understand, but basically goes like this. Sometime over the weekend, a few posters on 4chan discovered a string of bizarre place listings on Google Maps in the greater Houston area. Well, that's us. Many of these place listings were aquariums, all of which had two-letter names. These included HR Aquariums, TS Aquarium, TD Aquarium, EC Aquarium, and so on and so forth. The Google Street View images of these locations made clear that no aquarium was located in most of these places. Lots of the aquariums corresponded to random houses in Texas, or the middle of a forest, or broad stretches of road where there were no buildings whatsoever. Oh, there's mosquitoes. Yeah, okay. A 4chan user posted that they had found these Google Map listings, and posters on 4chan began looking for coded messages in the reviews for aquariums. Very few of them had any reviews at all in Street View images of the areas, in their names, the descriptions or locations, or seemingly in their reviews and listings for other real aquariums. Users began suggesting that these locations or codes were intended to direct people to living next to the fucking highway. It seems like this is supposed to be a residential street, you know. Someone should do an investigation as to who these assholes are, you know. Intended to direct people to child trafficking services or witch covens or gang safe houses. No, just do what you want, absolutely. Many of the listings were eventually deleted by Google because they are obviously fake, and discussion of the conspiracy was deleted by Reddit moderators on Our Conspiracy, all of which, of course, led people to believe the conspiracy was being hidden. The Reddit posts were deleted because they contained addresses, some of which seemingly correspond to people's houses. This is all somewhat reminiscent of Pizzagate, where the pizza restaurant Comet Ping Pong in Washington, D.C. became the subject of a conspiracy theory that it was secretly a child sex dungeon broadly associated with the Clintons and other elites. And the elites would never be involved, of course, would never be involved, never. The conspiracy theory eventually led someone to show up at the Comet Ping Pong with a gun. The general thought with Aquarium Gate is that perhaps children are being kept by traffickers in glass tanks of some sort. Okay, well, that's original. The main thing to keep in mind here is that there's no evidence of anything going on here, which, you know, I hate to agree with Vice, but that's sort of what I've seen, is it just seems like randomly generated places. I don't know who's exactly behind it, but it just seemed like a perfectly normal suburb thing. You know, if you're running a sex trafficking ring, not that I'd know, but you may not want to put it on Google Maps. You may not want to put it on Google Maps. And none of the aquarium listings viewed by Motherboard were verified by Google, which requires a business to enter a PIN number, blah, blah, blah. Anyone can add a business. That's what I said. Yeah, that's what I said. But you need a PIN number for official. These aren't verified locations because they likely don't have mailboxes. Therefore, it's just a weak user-based hack. Mickey Mellon. A tech consultant who has been writing about Google Maps for more than a decade told Motherboard that it's easy for anyone to spam Google Maps with garbage like this. In a way, it feels like when people cook up crazy things like, if you rearrange the letters of Delta and Omicron, you get media control. Yeah, but like, you know, that one's fine. You know, that one's completely on the money, though. The idea that Google is showing these aquariums out there as kind of semi-hidden Pizzagate is just silly. I figure it's either just a group foolishly using Google Maps for something they want hidden, or just some people trolling everyone. A Google spokesperson told Motherboard that it has began deleting them, blah, 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 prohibit fake contributed content. A spokesperson added that the company always deletes deliberately fake. So that's basically it, losers, and nothing to see here. The elites never want to molest children, and nothing to see here. But yeah, I didn't see anything in the suburbs here. So again, there was a Beto sign that was very suspicious. That's it. So yeah, anyways, I guess that's it. So whatever.